Man, man, it's just, I mean, every time you hear anything about this man case, it gets worse and worse, man. YNW Melly, man, it just gets worse and worse. I pray for the young brother. I hope that he's able to get out of this jam that he's in, but it's really not looking good. It's really not looking good, man. I just checked out online that the judge is allowing the prosecution to use his bodily tattoos as evidence to say that he is in a gang, so that they can go forward with giving this young man the death penalty. I've never had a tattoo. When I was coming up, our thing was putting a earring in your ear, either your left or your right ear. Left ear meant you was a player, right ear meant you was something else. And not gang affiliated. But yeah, man, they talking about using his tattoos against him, man, in order to give him the death penalty, man. Young man just, I mean, every time you check it out, I mean, every time you check into his case or hear something about his case, it just gets worse and worse. They already got these piles of documents against him, I know that my God, as I understand him, is a good God, and I believe that God will help anybody and everybody that seeks help from him. But you got to do your part to earn that help from him, and if you're doing the type of things that he's allegedly being accused of doing, I don't know if he's going to hear you. I don't know, I don't know. That's just my thoughts right there. But, yeah, I never had a tattoo, man, in my life, and I had thoughts of wanting to get a tattoo, but I said, man, I haven't had a tattoo, in all this time, why go through it now, and then they told me that it hurt. So, I don't need nothing hurting me, I hurt myself enough, But yeah, man, this man, it just looks terrible for this young man. And as you can see, he got tattoos on his forehead, on his neck, and I'm showing these other images, for the purpose of this video, bodily tattoos, If this is allowed in the state of Florida, generally when something happens in one state in the South, it opens up the door for every other state in the South to do the same thing, I can't speak about how they, do things judicially in the North or out West, but I know in the South, once you open up a can of worms, they out there in the South. And they gonna use everything at their disposal to get you up out of here, whether it be life without, or death. So I guess what I'm trying to say is be mindful of getting all these tattoos, because they starting to use these tattoos against people, just like they starting to use some of these online videos against people. When people was online talking about they done smoked somebody and they rolling them up, and slick saying that they done murdered somebody. They starting to use all this against people now. There was a time when people saying, no, they can't do it. Yeah, yes they can. They do whatever they want. And they showing you that they can and will do whatever they want. So people, just be mindful, especially in high profile cases like his. Them tattoos might work against you. I'm just saying. I wish you the best, bro. Until next time.